kindergarten friends. Today we are going to talk about types of lines. There's a lot of different types of lines. There's so many that I had to write a song about it. This song needs a special helper in order to sing it. But it's a good thing he's here today. His name's Larry, and he's a snake. This is Larry, and he likes to make lines. We're gonna sing a little song for you, and I want you to sing it too. Here we go. Whatever I say, I want you to repeat when I'm waiting for you like this. We're gonna sing it together. Larry the Line is a friend of mine. He can make 3 straight lines for me. Vertical, diagonal, horizontal. Any curve he can make with a twist and a turn. And when he's out of his tangle, he makes a great angle. After all, he's a snake. Okay, Larry, it's time to go away. You go away now, Larry. So Larry just taught you a whole bunch of different lines, and I'm gonna review those for you. You have a vertical line, which is straight up and down. You have a diagonal line, which is at a slant. You have a horizontal line, which is straight laying across like this. And then he introduced a curved line, which would be curvy like this. And the last one was an angled line, kind of like a zigzag. Sometimes they call it angled line. Sometimes it's called a zigzag line. A zigzag is like pointy, sharp teeth like this. Now that we know some lines, we are going to use those lines to add some colorful colors to our Shape Robot artwork. Let's go take a look at our Shape Robot artwork and how we're gonna use those lines that Larry just taught us to make them even more colorful. Let's go. All right, my amazing artist. Today, we're gonna talk about our lines that we're gonna add to our Shape Robot. But first, let's make sure we have all the supplies we need. You need your tan paper. You need your Shape Robot that you created last week. You need your handy dandy pencil, and for color, you also need your crayons. So you need those things in front of you. And like we just talked about, we are going to add some lines to this. First, on your sketch paper, you're gonna practice drawing a few lines. Practice drawing a horizontal line. You could practice drawing a vertical line, a diagonal line, a curvy line, and an angled line, or a zigzag line. Now, when you draw your curvy line and your zigzag line, you don't want to have too many pointy peaks or too many humps, because that might be a little tricky. You might want to practice your curvy line and your zigzag line a couple times, because they're the trickiest. Curvy, zigzag. I could practice my diagonal or my straight again. After practice, we're going to go into our Shape Robot drawing. And you are going to use your crayons to add different types of lines. I want you to use a variety of crayons. Variety means multiple of something. So I'm going to use multiple colors. Instead of just using one, I'm going to use a variety. I am going to go with red, yellow, orange, and blue. You could pick whatever colors you would like, but I am going to choose these 4. In your background of your shape robot, you are going to start to draw some of those lines we just talked about. Here, what type of line is that? Can somebody tell me? You've got it, that's a zigzag. And the next one I have in red looks like this. Somebody tell me what I've got there, I'm listening. You've got it, that's a curved line. Whoa. I've got a diagonal line. Now I'm going to draw a really straight vertical line. Notice I'm trying really hard not to get my lines on top of my robot. I'm trying to stay away from the inside of my robot so that I don't accidentally get color on top of him. When you're drawing your lines, I want you to create at least 5 zigzags, 5 curved, and 5 straight lines. You could do straight verticals, straight diagonals, or straight horizontal lines. But your goal is to fill up all the space in your artwork. Again, be careful not to get on that robot's body. We don't want to have lines in there. Wow, I think that looks so good. I really filled up a lot of the space. Now that you have that done, you're going to find your black crayon and your gray crayon. And we are going to give our robot some color. But robots, they're made of metal. So what I would like you to do is outline on top of your pencil with black. You're tracing over those lines, but when you trace, you need to go slow because, oops, see, like I accidentally did there, if you go too fast, you will get off of your pencil lines. So take your time outlining right on top of your pencil lines with the black crayon. This is sometimes called tracing. When you trace a line that you drew in pencil first with another tool. Now that I'm all done tracing my pencil lines with my black crayon, I am going to switch to my gray crayon. And with my gray crayon, I'm going to try to get some spots that are very light, like this. To get it to be very light, you have to press very gently with your crayon. If you would like it to be a little bit darker, you can press a little bit harder with your crayon. I'm gonna do the same thing over here, pressing very lightly with my crayon first. And then I could press a little bit harder if I would like it to be a little bit darker. I think my robot drawing is all finished now. I love how the different colors give the background variety and that I got to practice drawing all my different types of lines. And I'm so happy how the outline on my robot makes him stand out. He's emphasized on the artwork, and the gray crayon makes him look like a shiny metal. I think my robot is all finished. I can't wait to see your robot. My kindergarten friends, I hope you had so much fun adding those lines that Larry taught you to your shape robot artwork. Remember, I want you to have 5 curved lines, 5 angled lines,
straight lines?
You can do it. I believe in you, and I can't wait to see those beautiful robots.